Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. You can tell what this video is going to be about just because the car that's never in the garage is in the garage. So the throw bearing on this car is completely shot. It's gone. It doesn't work. The clutch is stuck to the floor. I actually got it unstuck just now trying to give an example, and it didn't stay back down. So now I'm kind of disappointed in that because I wanted to show you guys. But it's whatever. Throw bearing just took a shit on us, apparently. The clutch pedal went all the way to the floor, and I actually had to force it back up. Big issue. Big issue. But of course, the day that the clutch video is supposed to come out, even though we didn't really do the clutch, is when this decides to take it. So the story of what happened is on my TikTok, but I still want to give you guys here on YouTube basically a rundown on what happened. So I had to take one of my brother's friends out to lunch, and he was taking himself in the Mustang. I was following him. We were going to Chick-fil-A, whatever. Go around the roundabout. I go around the roundabout, and then I see him on the side of the damn road. This guy is on the side of the road, and the clutch is all the way to the floor. I had to literally pick it back up from the floor. That's basically where we're sitting. Get what I mean? Because I'm sitting. Because I just have to jack up the car, get the exhaust off, get the drive shaft off, and we don't have to worry about the starter. Thank God that we don't have to worry about the starter. I hope we can find how to get to the top 2 transmission bolts, because nobody shows it. I got to get all this stuff out the way before we actually even jack up this car. Yeah, I say go up to the same height. We had a good amount of space under there to do everything, especially with the drive shaft. I bet you if I pull this wood out, it broke. There was the wood. Get the whole thing in the... Look at that. The fluid is coming out. Rocco, what are we doing?
We are loosening the rear brackets.
Yeah.
We got a whole bunch of exhaust left.
We are literally just getting this bracket off with a very bad clearance. This thing has done its life at least twice in a row.
Welcome to my son's double barrel pink.
Okay, take this. So just a quick update. We're getting the drive shaft off as we speak. I was just kind of starting to do my part 2 on TikTok and stuff like that. I got my dad under there.
Working his old man.
I am working my old man. I decided to be the guy up top doing all the e-braking and stuff. Finally getting this entire drive shaft off, and I don't even know where we're gonna put this, but we're gonna put it somewhere.
This should come straight down. Now put it your way. It's not than I thought it was.
Okay, so for day 1, exhaust and drive shaft are off while I'm gone. He's gonna get the trans mount loose and taken off so we can get to the top 2 starter bolts. Here we go again. Top 2 trans bolts, and then hopefully the trans comes off tomorrow in the morning when we do this. We'll go from there. Hopefully the clutch is done and all ready by end of tomorrow, late tomorrow night. That is gonna be it for day 1. Thank you guys for even watching this far, and I'll see you guys on day 2. Oh hey, I didn't see you there. Make sure to subscribe, please. I beg. Please. Well, good morning. It is like 10:45, 11 a.m. right now, and we're getting on the Mustang again. This is day 2. Hopefully the last day. Literally everything's off. We just have to get the transmission off, and then just a piece of cake from there. So today should be a very simple and quick day. See you guys in the next clip.
So getting under the car here, we're going to take off these transmission crossmember bolts because you kind of have to. That came out so easy, I'm scared. Basically, long story short, we're gonna get this bar right here out because this transmission cannot sag farther without either hitting this and also crushing the cats right here. After almost going to Harbor Freight because of how big the size was, we got the cross member off. It twists for a hot minute. There you go. Dude, there's a whole bunch of honeybees. Look at that, dude. Oh my god, they're coming this way. They're coming this way! So now we have to get the cross member bolts off here again, support this, and then drop it down about 4 inches. And obviously, I'm gonna start with this first. This should come out, in theory.
Clear. Fire in the hole.
I need to figure out how to get this shifter assembly to pop out.
Oh, hello guys, we took a little bit of a break. We got some stuff done and over with. I didn't really record it because it took 2 people. There was not a lot of space down there, so I didn't really record it. I'm gonna try to pop off the clutch line with this. I really hope it comes off like this, and then hopefully we should be able to get the transmission all the way off. And I think we're gonna try to take the cat off.
So I don't know if you guys can see all the way up there. I basically just have to get under this line right here and pick it off. I do have a little bit of room to play with, so I think I'm gonna come in with, instead of my right hand, I'm gonna come in with my left hand.
Oh my god, oh my god!
What I did to get this little silver clip off from my Husky box, I got one of the thinnest, I guess, flatheads you can get. And then I used just the actual, like, magnetic attachment thing that they have. I just gave it constant, like, forward pressure on kind of the side of the flathead. And I kind of just slowly started prying it up. And it got there. After screwing around for about 35 minutes, we finally got the line under the car off. But thankfully, with a little bit of shock therapy from my dad, it came off. This trans will be off by 7:35 tonight. Possibly the best news I could ever give you, which means this clutch replacement is going to actually go through. I am the man! We got a guy to come here because the catalytic converter bolt would not come off, or not, whatever you want to call it, would not come off, whatever. The guy came in, boom! Literally 30 seconds. Taking a look at the bolt here, I mean, this thing is sheared. It's everything all at once, man. And that's from us, like, just repetitively just going because it wouldn't come off. And I mean, the guy comes here. He uses his hands, by the way. We're getting this damn transmission off.
Okay, so on the top, we have right here, that is the elbow for the hydraulic line and the clutch cable and all that stuff goes up here. But I don't think me and my dad are going crazy here. That looks like a black impact extension socket thing, man.
Friend, we are Gucci. The transmission is not out. I just wanted to give you guys a little update because I felt like it. But I got 1 bolt left on the transmission. It's going to come out tonight. I'm probably not going to record it for the sake of space. We're just going to see you guys when the transmission's out. Okay? And then we'll do the clutch job from there and everything. Thank you for seeing everything this far. Thank you. So, I have absolutely beautiful news for you. Can you guess what it is? That's right! I broke the speed sensor! No, but in all seriousness, this is out! It's freaking out, man. Okay, so originally from the factory, these come green. This is orange. So this is obviously an aftermarket throwout bearing. And then under the car, we don't know exactly what stage it is, but it is a spec racing clutch. For all we know, it could be the cheapest option, and you just put it in there because it matched the car, because it is quite literally this color blue. We did have an upgraded clutch, we did have an upgraded throwout bearing, and now we're putting stock stuff back in. This thing is really not making enough power to need really any upgrade. Doing all the fun stuff here, which consists of, you know, taking off the throwout bearing and stuff among that. Oh, also, I just want to show you something. I don't know how much you can hear that, but A, it should not spin that freely, and B, it should not be that loud, period. It should have a good amount of resistance, but I mean, look, there's like almost no resistance in that, man.
dilly-dallying and shit. Yep. And then this comes out here. You twist it and wiggle it out, and boom, that comes out like that. And then throw bearing comes out.
Well, hello. It is Wednesday.
It is Wednesday, my dudes.
Basically, what happened last night was the transmission came out. So did the throwout bearing, you know, the one that went bad and blew. This elbow for the, oh my god, elbow for the clutch line. These clips right here are, boom, wow. These clips right here are broken. Somehow, some way, the clutch line got stuck around the elbow over here, and it was literally pulling on the elbow. Also, it was really hard to show this last night. It has a spec racing clutch if you look up there far enough. Really what you want to do after this point, you want to unscrew all of the bottom ones and leave the very top one in. So basically get your hand up there, twist it off or get it off, and then you want to kind of hold it through the base like that. It's going to be heavy as shit, so be ready. There we go. Yep. Yeah, a lot of dirt. You're correct. I'm pretty sure we have to machine this flywheel. My dad said he thought there was a lot of life left on it. I don't know how much I agree with that.
Hello, guys. This is the segment of the video I've actually been waiting for since the first video I made about this, when the clutch actually didn't go right because of the catalytic converter bolt that wouldn't come off, and just a whole bunch of other stuff. I want to assess the damage here. My dad says that this has about half of its life left. I say this has like 30% life left, but it also does have a lot of, it has a lot of like grooving and stuff in it. Like I can put my finger over this. I can physically feel it like sliced into the clutch. So we're not gonna use this for safety reasons. The plate here. So there's uneven wear around these parts of the diaphragm right here. Some spots are like softer to the touch and some are like just way grittier. And then flipping this heavy plate around, we have this. It's probably a little hard to see from where you are. There's a lot of hot spots here, and they actually match up with the holes on the clutch. So this right here is the hydraulic throwout bearing that went bad. Obviously, it is an upgraded one, or unless he just found a different color and he thought it was cool. I don't know. This was quite literally the failure point. So getting up right to the microphone right here, like, it shouldn't be that loud, and it shouldn't spin that freely. Like, look at that. I want to move on to the XCD Pro Kit, which is basically just a whole bundle of everything. All right, so this is the XCD Pro Kit, which I just explained to you, is a whole bundle. It comes with new dowel pins. It comes with, I'm assuming, some assembly lube. And then, of course, we have our hydraulic throwout bearing. This is all OEM plus kind of ish clutch setup. This is rated to take around 500 horsepower. Of course, we have the pilot bearing. It comes with the pilot bearing, and you actually get a new line. I don't know if all of the throwout bearings come like this. This wasn't insanely expensive. This was around $400 or $500, which I know sounds expensive to people that haven't done a clutch job. $400 to $500 for a clutch is honestly not a lot. Forgot to mention, it comes with an alignment tool.
Can I get a medium iced coffee, and where are you going? So we looked at Advanced Auto after everybody for machining said they couldn't do it in-house, they had to do it out-of-house, they had to send it to Orlando, and a whole bunch of other blabber, okay? My dad called Advanced Auto, and they have a flywheel. We just have to put like a deposit on it, and it'll be here tomorrow morning, and we can literally pick it up and we can get it on the car. It is a OEM style flywheel, which means we could probably get all of this done Thursday and then Friday, and this thing will be running over the weekend, I guess. So this was a very good change of events, simply because we didn't want to wait a week, and if we were going to wait a week, we were literally just going to get that lightweight flywheel, and it would have been here 1 to 2 days, maybe 3 days max, and it would still be done over the weekend. So officially, we have acquired the flywheel. It's not on me.
we have technically acquired the flywheel. It'll be here first thing in the morning tomorrow. It was 158.70 something. Well, hello you guys. It is like 11 in the morning. I'm heading to go pick up the flywheel right now as we speak. I have the receipt right here. All right, so 2 hours later, we got our nuts for the catalytic converter. We got the flywheel, we got brake clean and all that stuff. I'm gonna set this on the table and we're gonna take a good look at this. All right, so this right here is the new flywheel. This baby brand new. Hello guys. Okay, so after a lot of trial and error, we decided that we needed to get 2 pieces of wood because it just wouldn't come far enough out, and this gave us just enough leverage to actually pull it out. But this thing is coming out. They told me that stain would come out. I mean, like I say. Okay, so I was wrong. I was literally just about to say, give me like 6 more turns and this comes out. I take that back very fast. Well, hello, my friends. It is the day after. I didn't record really a lot last night because we ran into a very big roadblock. So the dowels on this flywheel? The dowels on this flywheel won't come out, and we don't have a tool to get it out, so I have to bring it to a shop for these to come out. I have the pins that come with the XCD kit right here, so I need to bring these in, and I'm hoping that they can do this same day. Yeah, that is where we're at. I have. Anyways, I'll see you guys when I get close to the mechanic shop because this camera's on low battery. Okay, hello guys. Okay, so the mechanic place I went to wasn't able to do it, but I went to another one behind them, which is My Mechanic and Diesel. If you guys have a My Mechanic and Diesel near you, I suggest you go to them if you have anything specifically upgrade-wise or just like something performance-wise in general that you can't do with your own tools. I suggest going to them. And yes, that is a shout-out. But on the other hand, we're getting dowels put in the flywheel, which means we can use the XCD clutch. That's going to be great. Once again, probably for the 8th time this video. I'll see you soon. I have absolutely the greatest news ever. The guys at MMD are absolutely just incredible people. They're so nice as well. Literally, I walked up to him. I'm like, hey, I'm here with the flywheels, whatever. He checks on it, he gives it back. Of course, the dowels are in and all that stuff. And I ask him, like, how much would that be? He's like, nothing. I'm like, well, really? He's like, yeah. I'm like, oh, okay. So, yeah. I'm not surprised to see you guys. I know you're not surprised to see me.
So we torqued this down to 75 foot-pounds instead of 70. I did take notes on a video, specifically from CJ Pony Parts, where they said to do 70 foot-pounds. Everywhere else we looked, they said 75 to 85, so we just did straight down the middle. We did 75.
Yes, brake clean is this serious. I promise you it is.
Should we get a bolt starter just for extra safety?
We have the wrench and stuff.
And see that dowel's going down, so now we got to tighten this side.
Alright, so we're going to be priming the brand new hydraulic throw bearing. Okay, so what we're going to do with this is we're obviously going to take this old one out. The new one comes with one just like it. Basically, we're going to pop this clip out here. Comes out. This piece can be bought separately, but we're not going to buy it separately because we already put enough money into this. So I guess the way we're going to do this, because this is honestly really small and this is not fitting in there, I think we're going to have it like right here, and we're just going to pump it up and down like that. I think that is our best bet. I'm sorry if it's really windy, because it is really windy. From what I was showing you guys earlier in the video, because I didn't show this on this one, but the old throwout bearing spins like very easily, and this one you give it a push and it kind of the other one just keeps spinning. So the fluid of choice here, it's Shop Pro brake fluid. It's DOT4. That's the one we got to use for the hydraulic throwout bearing and also just the brakes in general. This is what Ford specifically says they need DOT4 for the clutch. Let's go ahead and start filling this thing up.
So with these, you really don't want to go like extremely tight,
because they're not meant to be really tight. I took these off originally. It came off like very easy. Took not a lot of strength and it came right off. Like, these should not be excruciatingly tight. And just like that, the transmission is in. Oh my god, this is becoming like so surreal. I literally told him and my mom that this transmission would be in by 7:30. It's in at 6:09. I'm gonna get myself a water. I'm gonna go cool down for a second. I'm gonna get right back under this car. I'm gonna get to wrenching, and then this thing should be done. I haven't recorded for a couple of hours because I just wanted to speed run through everything, get everything done. Of course, right before we're about to get the drive shaft on and everything, one of the nuts for the shifter linkage is broke at the top and it won't let the stud go through. So we have to go tomorrow and waste another day. So right now, I'm going to transfer everything onto my computer because my SD card is getting very full. I have like 60 gigs left. Hello, it is 9 in the morning. I have the brand new nuts right here. We decided to just get 2 brand new ones. Because why not? We're already there. It was like $1.48 when we checked out. We're gonna get this on. I get this car running by 3 p.m. So it's been about 2 hours since I last actually recorded any video because I really just want to get all this done. The drive shaft is on. The entire exhaust system is back on. And finally, we can get the shifter done. Start this up. Let it get the temp. See if the clutch is good. And we're gonna have it rolling on here for a couple seconds just to see if there's any weird sounds that we need to address. Are you scared? I'm terrified. Clear. Clear. So after a lot of trouble and a possible very permanent misfire code, we're bringing this Mustang on a little test drive just to find out what's going on. Okay, so once again, because I usually do this, I entirely forgot to make an outro for this clutch video, so this is going to be it. I just want to say thank you guys so much for watching through this entire video, and if you want to see more car content like this, like, subscribe, and comment, and do all this stuff, share it to your friends. I don't know. Do what you want, but come back next time. I got better stuff on the way. Alright, until then.
Every light's flickering. Can you tell how much that it's bothering me? Can you please just laugh at all my jokes and tell me that I'm funny? I really like being told I'm funny.